polygynous relationships, you have a first wife or initial wife feeling like she's been left out if her husband decides to marry again, or he does marry someone else, and it's like, okay, well, now it's not us anymore, and now the things that we used to do, he may be doing with someone else, or certain things like that. And it's like, okay, well, I'm not part of that. Assalamu alaikum, peace. It's your Coach Nyla, one of the co-founders of Outstanding Personal Relationships, as well as co-author of the book, Let's Talk Polygyny Uncensored. And in this video, I'm going to talk about feeling like an outsider in your family. Whether you're in monogamy, whether you're practicing polygyny, whether you are an initial wife, incoming wife, sister, mother, brother, whatever the case may be, husband, all these different things. There could be times where you could feel like, I guess what they say, the black sheep of the family, or the person that is like misunderstood, not understood. The interesting thing is, as I'm saying this, I'm thinking about this movie that my children love. I love it too. I'm not going to just put it on my children. If you guys haven't seen it, and what I'm talking about is the movie Encanto. It's a character in there that, well, there's a number of characters in there, I guess, that feel like, they have these different feelings. The main character, she feels like an outsider. I'm not going to give any spoilers for those who didn't see it, but she feels like an outsider. But it's another character in the movie that's also an outsider, to the point that this person is not talked about. Those who probably haven't even seen the movie probably know who I'm talking about, because it's a song talking about that. They don't talk about him. Anyway, I digress. However, it makes me think about that, because even watching reactions to the videos, the reactions to the movies, reactions to things like that, people were stating how they felt those things. Like with that movie, there were so many people that said that they can really relate to the characters in the movie, not just because of how they look, but because of their parts that they played in their family. So it's an amazing movie, but it made me think, because I reflected on a number of things even before watching that movie. But the movie hit so hard in some parts with me that I even spoke to my family about that. I spoke to my mom about it. I spoke to my co-wife about it. I spoke to my bonus children, my children, about it. I spoke about how it was just so much easier for me to even explain the feelings that I had, as feeling like an outsider, feeling like the person that has to take on a lot of the responsibility, take on a lot of, burdens and stresses and different things like that, or even being looked at as the perfect person that has to do things perfectly. They can't make a mistake or anything like that. And it can cause a lot of trauma in a person's psyche, a person's mental, a person's emotional well-being. And one of the things that we can do to combat that is really having the conversation and letting people know that, well, this is how I feel, this is how I felt, this is the reason why, and being able to also listen to the responses that you get from that. Sometimes when we're feeling a certain way, we have the idea that other people don't feel that way, that we're the only ones that's feeling this type of feeling. Or we put a meaning so big on something that is not even there because of what we may have went through in the past, or what we may be thinking in our minds, but we have not said out loud. And that can cause a lot of issues too. So if you are feeling like an outsider, realize that we are the ones that can create that feeling. We are the ones that can make that feeling as big as we want it to be and as small as we want it to be. And if you are feeling like an outsider, we have to do some things that stops us from feeling that way. One of the things is let yourself in. And what I mean by that is participate, speak up, let people know how you're feeling, but participate in what's going on. Put yourself out there to participate in the activities, or let it be known that you want to create an activity. It may not be easy, especially for introverts. An introvert like me, even though it seems as though that I'm an extrovert, it's like putting myself out there is not the easiest thing in the world. I don't want people to not like what I'm putting out there in the world, or I don't want people to be bored with what it is that I'm trying to accomplish, or with the family or anything like that. So we overthink a lot. And those things can cause those issues of feeling like an outsider. But first and foremost is put yourself out there. Like I said, it may not be easy. It's not about it being easy, it's about it being effective. Do you want to continue to feel this way? If you do, then okay, well, you can continue to feel that way, but don't complain about it. But if you do not want to feel like an outsider, communicate your feelings, ask for suggestions, ask what other people think about it, and realize that it's not going to always be what you want to hear when people tell you certain things, but it may be what you need to hear. But you also have to be the person that can sort out what people are saying to you. Sort it out to see if this is true, even what you're saying to yourself, seeing if it's true, seeing if it makes sense, and seeing if it's benefiting you. If it's not serving you, if it's not giving you purpose, then you should not allow that in your life if it's not serving you purpose. So those are the type of things that is very important. And if you really, really need to get help, if you can't get through this, or it seems as though you can't get through it, seek professional help, seek counseling, seek therapy. It's okay. We've have had it put in our minds that getting help or seeking therapy makes us weak or makes us broken or makes us crazy or something like that. But being able to say, you know what, I need some help in this, or I'm feeling this type of way and I don't want to feel this way, and it's messing up my relationships, it's messing up my life, it's messing up how I feel about myself, I need help. That's a strong thing to do. That's an amazing thing to do. Because now you're saying that I see that there's a problem and I want to fix it. And I'm willing to take the responsibility and take the reins to get the help that I need in order for it to be better. Mental illness is a real thing, and trauma is real. And those things can affect how we behave and how we are in our relationships and how we take things, how we respond to things that are said to us, and how we react to things that have hit us in the wrong way, or possibly, touched a sore spot because we have not gotten the healing that we needed. So one of the things is making sure that we communicate what it is, making sure that we are able to differentiate that from the real from the fake, meaning that we're putting way more, negative meaning on it than what it is, and seeking help and seeking guidance and seeking the support from those who love us and who we love in order to feel more alive, feel more in tune, feel more together and part of this bigger picture, or part of the family, or part of the relationships that we want to be a part of. So hope you guys got some great information from this video. I didn't want it to go too long, but really wanted to touch on that, because even in polygynous relationships, you have a first wife or initial wife feeling like she's been left out if her husband decides to marry again, or he does marry someone else, and it's like, okay, well, now it's not us anymore, and now the things that we used to do, he may be doing with someone else, or certain things like that. And it's like, okay, well, I'm not part of that. Those are things that can plague our energy and our memories and our minds and everything like that. So being able to discuss that, but also being able to say, you know what, I need to mind my marriage, and I need to insert myself in making what we have that much better than what we had before, because I have control over that. So being able to take control by taking responsibility. Same thing when it comes to subsequent wives. They can say, well, you know, I haven't been around as long. I don't know where my place is. I don't know if I should say this or if I shouldn't say that. Just be able to understand that you are your individual person with your own individual personality, and you should be able to be you. You should be able to shine and allow yourself to say how you feel, say what you desire, give input, all those other things. And as I stated before, participate in your relationships. If you don't want to feel like an outsider, participate in your relationships, whether that be with communication, whether that be with creating things and adding to the dynamic and everything like that. Find those ways that can help healthily or healthy ways to help you grow and feel connected within your family. And that's all around the board, whether you're a wife, whether you're a mother, whether you're a sister, brother, cousin, or, you know, father, husband, whatever, those things, making sure that you are taking responsibility and you are inserting yourself in the equation. All right. As I stated before, I hope you guys got some good gems from this. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if this video hits home to you and to anybody you know, make sure you share it with them, because sharing is caring. And make sure you subscribe, hit the button somewhere on this page, because over half of the people who watch us are not subscribed. I don't understand why, but, you know, like it, let us know. You know, the algorithms, you know, give you or show you, you know, the content that you like. So make sure you know, like and comment and subscribe and all that other good stuff. Until next time, make sure you are growing intentionally, loving fearlessly, and connecting on a higher level every single day. If you made it this far, congratulations. In the comments, put in canto, in canto. And if you guys have seen the movie and everything like that, let me know in the comments what character you resonate with in the movie. You know, I'm going to tell you, for me, it was Louisa, but it is what it is. All right, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Inshallah, God willing, I will see you soon. Coach Nyla signing out. Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Peace.
We are also the authors of the new ebook, The Polygamy Roadmap. Two different roadmaps, one specifically for men and the other
for women.
Naturally. So no matter where somebody is in their journey, whether they're considering it and what's required, especially men I'm talking to, I share the 5 requisites on really what it takes to build a healthy, successful polygynous family unit. So with that being said, make sure if you're a man and if you're serious, not just curious, you take action and get it today.
And in the women's polygamy roadmap, we talk about the different feelings that women might go through with emotions of fear, challenge, betrayal, jealousy.
Yes, and we give you some good insight as well as tips, anecdotes, as well as some of our stories of struggle in the polygamy roadmap too for women. And you will find out really how to have a type of confidence in yourself after reading this. I'm truly, truly in the mindset that you would anyway.
Indeed. So do what you got to do. And that means go to polygamyroadmap.com, grab your copy. We look forward to you benefiting from it and joining us in our private community. With that being said, Assalamu alaikum.
Peace.